filter.
To lead a Marxist revolution.
It's been done with less.
Yeah, I'm not gonna equate the good old boys club that we've got going on around here to the Romanovs.
We're not trying to create some tactical plan. We're trying to unleash these kids. We're trying to make them violent.
Hey, I have a tattoo that looks just like this.
It's a snake.
Oh, must be the other side then.
So how did you meet Tanner? How did he come into your life? Please do tell.
He just showed up. The algorithms on my YouTube just led him straight to me. It's my name. And in the time of such crisis in the world, when the climate is changing the way that it is, it couldn't have happened any other way.
The truth will find you.
Exactly.
I'm a little nervous, but I think I'm ready.
Whatever amount of food that you eat, cut that in half.
Okay.
Replace any meat or protein that you eat with juice. Meltdowns are good, especially if you do it in public. Show more skin when you go out.
The reindeer, they are flying in Satre.
Climate change isn't real? Explain this.
All these kids are parroting somebody, right? Beyonce sits at a basketball game and looks at someone the wrong way, and hundreds of thousands of people badmouth that woman. Like, hive mind. Let's just get one person to push all these lemmings into a certain direction and blow shit up.
Music is bad, but the hot chocolate's great. We get it, we're vague, hilarious, and sugar-free. Soylent Green, chips, conditioning bites for right unearned, making no sense from...
Make them fall into formation. Alright. So... she plays the guitar.
And what about the kids? Where are they going to exist with no climate? I have to wear this ridiculous coat all the time and cover my legs. Fuck this.
She writes songs.
Keep the pigeons fat and happy.
And people love her.
And people love her. Yeah, but is she cool with being hated? Because she's gonna be. Like, she has to have some tough skin to deal with that.
She'll just make another song about it.
So then what? She's gonna pitch her social justice warrior bullshit, and then, you know, people are gonna go, congratulations, sweet teenager, but also fuck you, because you're talking about something that we can't do shit about, and you don't have a plan for it. So she's the messenger. where's the action? Because if all that does is fuel her into an emo rampage, what good is that?
I'm not trying to sell you on logic. I'm trying to sell you on raw emotion. Like, trying to get corporations to badmouth some Pollyanna so that all these kids who see themselves in her get mad.
Hey, welcome. Come on in. Come on in. I'm just feeding Zergling here. Just give me a moment. There you go, Zergling. Just rush right on in there and get that. Yeah, welcome. This is the house of a StarCraft caster. We're going to start in what's probably the most important room, the kitchen. When it comes to casting 15, sometimes 20-minute games, nutrition comes in handy. I'm going to show you something. South Korean kimchi. All the greats are from South Korea, so I like to keep on top of my game like any great athlete and do what they do. Now let's go check out the rig. Come on this way. Here is my pride and joy, the Acer C740p Chromebook with Sony custom headset. We'll get back into this, but let me show you something first. Come on this way. Excuse me, Zergling. This is what we like to call the command center. This is where we watch games, watch our favorite casters, break things down, and over here on this side of the room, you'll see the strategy boards. This is where we follow the season and predict what's going to come up, and also we find out here what makes a champion a champion. Now you ready to see a cast? Alright, let's get into it, excuse me. It's important to stay on top of your game, and that's why I like to keep all elements fulfilled. Number 1, physical. Number 2, kimchi. It invigorates the senses and gets me on top of my game, ready to cast. So I also like to bring in a little bit of what I call a spiritual element to my cast. So I take a moment to reflect upon all the greats that came before me, and people like Tanner Moore.
It's pretty quiet for Friday with good weather. But I think most people would go downtown on a night like this.
Now without Tanner, I'd probably have 500,000 less subs for the first million. We're all mine, let's be honest, but it's good to stay humble. So what do you say? Let's get into it. Get my gear ready. I'll just open up the client here. Welcome to the Fast Pass Macro Acro Legion show! Today, casting live from South Korea. We've got a great game between Showtime and Stort.
What do you know about climate change?
About the conspiracy or about the raising ocean water?
Raising ocean water.
Part of the reason, they're trying to get rid of, they want a whole nother shipping channel with the Panama Canal. So they want to put enough CO2 to be able to melt it enough to have another shipping channel.
For the Panama Canal?
No, the opposite. Nordic.
To go to Antarctica?
Just so they can have another route then. I mean, how much money does a shipping channel? Usually a bunch of different countries own them together. That's why Russia is trying to say they own certain parts that Denmark owns, the US is trying to buy, yada yada.
I thought I saw today at the club Tommy's wife again.
His actual wife is? Oh, she's taking their kid there.
Yeah, so it is her. I saw her today. I saw her in the treadmill walking.
That's funny. Was her child with her?
I didn't realize he belonged there.
She does. Well, I guess he's married, so...
See, I told you that I know. I've seen it.
Yeah, but she doesn't work out there, so I don't know if that was her.
What's funny about the whole ordeal is I was sitting on above the gym looking down, and on the one side there was the actual chick who looks like, that I think looks like her, and then it was her, and it was both of them literally at one time.
No way.
No joke. 100% true story.
So you're convinced they're related now?
No, I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but...
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask Tommy if she's there.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This here's your great-great-grandmother's 4440. She often used it to pistol whip people.
Well, I appreciate you doing this, no questions asked.
You bet, girl.
What is this emblem on here? Hilarious unum?
E pluribus unum. That there's the gun that won the West.
Well, I have to get going. Can I have the case?
You bet.
I appreciate it, Dad. Well, I love you, Pops.
Right.
See you at Thanksgiving.
Flowing water, running streams, Gandhi dreams, Gandhi dreams. Team free air, climate clean. Malcolm X, Y, all. Zahid on Dr. King. Greta Sales, Kale Caesar 369, hidden mass and left.
In undertaking this mission, I have in fact entered a pact with the spirit once known as Nero.
Declare this to be true.
It's not that hard. How about every blog that she uses global warming to be scrubbed? It's climate change.
Vegan wings, like my favorite things. Like chocolate milk.
Fuck that.
Principals, chill, hey, she's a real cool boy.
Anna?
Anna?
Track and field. You know that I suck. Isn't it funny?
How do you suck at track?
Because I don't try and I do drugs.
Oh my god. Well, stop doing drugs and get good at track.
You're no help. The track star won't even help me.
Hi Bella, are you ready to leave from school?
Yeah, I'm ready to get out of here.
I'm taking you to the mall. Well, let's go get new clothes for you because this isn't working. You look like a fucking normie and those rips in your jeans aren't helping you blend in.
What? What do you mean? Why can't you
You
just...
look like a fucking normie and those rips aren't helping. I'm gonna make your fucking hair green or pink or purple or a combination of the three and call it Boo Hanna Vigda. Let's go.
Why can't you just say something nice when you come pick me up?
You're fucking annoying and I hate high schools.
You go all Elsa Levine and start wearing ties?
I'm thinking more like things that don't fit are cool for girls, like big jackets, big pants. This is perfect.
You want to cover my body?
No, this is all about fun. Too cozy. That's it. Yes. Yes. Yes, queen.
I think I can rock it.
So what's this all about? There's 4 levels of classification for earthquakes. The city's dead last. We're dead last in education. We're dead last in infrastructure. This will be an easy sell.
Yeah. You'd think. But, you know, look at what's going on with the police. They can't fix that. Look at what's going on with education. They've got, what, like a $6 million budget that they don't know how to spend?
Do you want awareness or do you want action? Because I can only give you awareness. The city's not gonna do shit.
Reaction causes action. Awareness doesn't, you know? You can post all this stuff on social media. Go talk to your commissioners, go talk to us. But you don't have a plan. Nothing's gonna get done. And then it's gonna get stuck in bureaucracy forever and ever, so it needs to be perfect.
this will be an easy sell.
Humanity has cultivated 3 great moral qualities: honesty, responsibility, and courage. My conscience leaves me no other choice than to be here tonight, because I am in deepest agreement with the aims and the work of the organization of Westchester High. Between 2005 and 2010, the temperature has increased 0.07 degrees. Western Alaska is beginning to look like northern Africa. Greenhouse gases, carbon monoxide, methane, and water vapor. But since we started keeping records in the 1880s, 2014 has been the hottest year that we have ever experienced as American citizens. Did you know that the last time the ice caps were this cold was during Ice Age 4? And I'm talking about the movie. There will be no ice left in either of the poles.
And baby, South Pole, Antarctica, that's what you got. You got your South Pole, you got your Antarctica. North Pole, it's not on a map, it's not for maps. It's right here.
That really pisses me off. It pisses me off so much when I'm walking around this field, because I walk everywhere I go. Cars, planes, trains, and automobiles, those are a thing of the past. We no longer do that because we're ruining our world. Did you know that the United States, if every country in the world used as much energy as the United States, we would be in a giant black hole by now. Scientifically proved, we would be balls deep in a black hole right this second.
Your mom,
These ducks have been coming here for about 16 years. Due to the rising temperature of the atmosphere, their migration patterns have changed significantly, that they can no longer stay in one place for longer than a few weeks at a time, causing stress to their wings and distress to their well-being. Fertility rates are down, or reproducing at a much smaller rate, and they survive off the kindness of kids visiting the pumpkin patch who have leftover truffle corn. This makes me so angry, because I don't have a future. You're taking it away from me. You're taking it away from all the kids that come here. These seats are empty. Not one soul here because climate change has taken that away from them. Between 2005 and 2010, the temperature has gone up 0.07 degrees. Don't start them! Westchester Junior High, just across the street, is on our side too. And now we just need you guys to partake in our first annual Turn in Your Keys at School Day and shut the car off. I'm Bella Ortega, your junior class president, Climate Voice.
I'm Bella Ortega, your junior class president, voice of authority in regards to climate change.
I'm Bella Ortega, your junior...
Ortega.
I'm Bella Ortega.
Ortega.
I'm Bella Ortega.
Your junior class.
Your junior class of
first most authoritative voice
on climate change and weather-centric related issues.
I'm Bella Ortega.
Ortega.
I'm Bella Ortega, your only representative of the voice for climate change at
Yes.
Westchester High School. Let's go!
Fuck yeah! That's what I'm talking.
Why do I have to sing about climate change?
That's your whole gimmick. Bella, how are you being treated at school?
Fine. I mean, I'm definitely getting more attention. Everyone's nice to me.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, wait, what? Oh, yeah, okay.
Who is he?
This guy that I know somebody who looks like him too, actually. I'll show
He was
you.
really cute. Do you want to see? I thought he was so handsome.
Yeah. He looks older though.
He's like 27.
In order to get the world, you need the nation. For the nation, you need the school. For the school, you need the principal. For the principal, you need Sarah. Ned's been on 156 dates the last year. For 9 of the 12 months, he could only go out on Saturdays. Truth be told, he was a bit of a summer Ned as well, that he's never been out with a former student. And like all romance, when it's forbidden, it's more fun. So said the sin of curiosity. And father of his country, Principal Ned Nott, met Sarah Wellington after class.
Who's your best friend?
Sarah.
Yeah, but she's graduated. Who's your best friend in school? What are high school basketball tryouts?
After Thanksgiving.
Okay, that's when I became popular.
Oh my god! Look at how you just go like this. And then when you shoot it.
Oh, sick.
2 for 2 with my new technique.
I guess I don't have any friends at school, per se.
How are you treated like a queen?
In 2 hours, I will be back with the blue piece of paper.
Okay, let's go.
Good! A lot of work to do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did a lot of work too.
Hey, Sarah, it's Tanner. Bought our little goofball. I'm just asking for one goofball dinner date. It's nothing but just enough to set him up.
I wanted a date.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're never gonna guess who it was.
After the bar, what did you do?
I went home with him. Yeah. I wanted to see his house. I'm a freak about houses.
Yeah. I guess the only question I would have, is this the first time you've been with an ethnic man?
Yeah.
What would you comment on him as a person from his house? Give me the dirty deets. I'm going head to head with this guy.
Pretty clean, but you know, hair in the sink. So one thing I really did like that he did at the restaurant.
Yeah.
He ordered for me.
Oh, sexy.
Yeah. I do like that. I don't know. It's just kind of nice.
What did he get?
He gets some pasta dish. It's pretty boring.
Yeah. Did you go home with him?
Yeah, I went home with him. But we didn't have sex.
He was your principal too.
Yeah, and he was hot.
Yeah, okay. I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I guess you did everything right.
What happened to Ned?
He may have had some dinner with a former student. You know, Sarah?
Sarah Wellington?
Yeah. I guess they had dinner. Who knows what happened after that?
We got him to show up to Sarah's Halloween party, and there are actually high schoolers there. We got the principal to a high school party.
Or some good-looking Joe. There are awesome girls want a sweet-talking Romeo.
I learned you get what you can give.
I learned you get what you can give.
Enjoyed all these dates. Now it just hurts my wallet, and like I took a nap just in case. I went over there and took a nap.
I know. Wait, what are you doing with this chick? Where are you going?
Going to Hell Pele.
What is that?
It's a tiki bar.
Back in the 50s, you would marry like the girl or the guy that was like, you know, 4 blocks away from your house, and if they like weren't grotesquely ugly and didn't beat you, like those are like your options. And now, like my options are about 5,000 women in Portland.
Yes.
Right, like, and you get more specific on what you want in a materialistic way, like I want someone this tall, I want someone this skinny, blah, 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 blah. So like, even though these sites are allowing you to be more efficient with your time, you're a more discerning person because of it, and you miss the reason of why you should be in a relationship.
Wow. That's great. The school's been better ever since we got you.
That's very kind of you, Tanner.
Thank you. Would you like a bong rip before your date?
No, I don't want to be high. I think that'll take away from my authenticity.
Would you like to be drunk?
Frankly, I'm still high. Well, I'll be drunk when I get there, but frankly, I'm still high from yesterday. That's
What do you mean you're gonna be drunk when you get there?
Do you have any mushrooms?
On me? No. At my house, yes.
Do you have any candy in general?
In my house? Or like on me?
On you.
No, the only candy I've been eating all day are those delicious, delicious cupcakes. They're almost gone. Very impressed that like...
How many did you make, Betty Crocker?
This poem is called The Delusion of Sports in the Face of Climate Change. My team, not far from where I was born. Sports, guys, a logo, something to believe in, a reason to cheer, that's my guy. Cheering loud, I'm unafraid to wear the correct color. So what's your favorite color? Aren't colors just different shades? Like how water is still water, regardless of temperature. Fantasy players, stats, celebration and defeat. Locker room talk, television personalities gushing over youth. They speak to old talking points, the alchemical meme. Spinning plates, bobblehead night, fucking free stuff. Mr. Goat, why did you tell my boyfriend to break up with me?
Following me?
I need to talk to you.
About
Assemblies.
Can we pick a different time? I'm about to go home.
This has to be addressed right now.
Do you want to talk about it?
Well, it's to our understanding that if we're going to change the impact of global warming, we're going to have to make a change and make a drastic change.
What does that have to do with me?
Well, this has everything to do with you.
Yes, you're not.
Oh, hey, Bella.
Funny running into you.
Yeah, Sarah was just talking about.
Oh, yeah, she told me something about you too.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I don't tell. Come on, she's my friend. I'm not gonna spill anything.
Well, that's unfortunate for me, huh?
Well, you know. I'm on your side.
I should hope so. No one else is.
What are you doing out?
Oh, just getting some groceries.
Fun.
How about you?
My favorite candy. They finally put it out a month before Halloween.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. I like the pumpkins that taste like candy canes. Corns.
I got a chance to talk to the principal.
Yeah, and?
And we addressed climate change.
Do you think he's gonna do anything? Do you think you scared him?
Oh yes, I think he's got the point.
Good. Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it.
Oh, it's no problem.
Yeah, it's for the cause. Right?
For the cause.
So, hey.
Yeah.
5 assemblies a year. 5 assemblies a year to keep climate change on everyone's fucking mind. Ned!
Busy with other things. You wanted to negotiate.
Why?
Then bring more kids.
Then get out of my mom's house. If you're just gonna sit on your phone at me during this whole conversation, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
Look like you had your time to talk, and
I was busy.
All you're asking for is propaganda.
I'm asking for attention.
Well, I can't provide that right now.
Oh my gosh, Ned. You know what? I really didn't want to bring this out. But you're forcing me to, Ned.
I'm barely listening to you.
You give me the time of fucking day, and I don't go directly to the school board myself and tell them that you've been dating former students.
You're stupid to pursue this.
Was I stupid working for the state of California when I uncovered $440 million in improper student loans that were floated for guys with their personal jets sniffing cocaine off of titties and erect penises in bathrooms? I mean, come on. I'm a fog cutter. That's what I do. I get to the bottom of shit.
Yeah, that was 5 years ago, and student loans. It's got nothing to do with this flat-out stealing and climate change.
Different causes, same effect. It's all about taking away rights from the little guy. It's about undercutting the middle class. It's to make it so that the individual doesn't exist anymore. Here's all the important apartment owners in the city and the charities that they're using and nonprofits to float this shit.
Well, the gas procedures don't tell me you've done anything to prove anything yet.
School board's on my ass. We're dating students. I really don't think this is going to be a big deal.
Did you teach Sarah?
No, I only admired her from afar.
Hello, Bella. Listen and listen good. This is a warning. Leave the Starbright Group.
Yeah. Honestly, just really get right to this.
What do you got there?
This is sage. We're not all gonna move to the next layer. You're gonna need to really dig deep. Get rid of anything else that's outside of yourself. The chairs we're sitting on, for example. How I teach people is how to be their true self. Everywhere at once, the same we experience time.
I never looked back on my childhood. It's mostly a blur, a combination of smells that take me back to a modest house on a historic ranch.
They say I don't know anything.
Beef stew, the moisturizer my mother wore to bed, rubbing alcohol. That's why they gave me alcohol.
I drink Cowboy Mike's whiskey, pounds of whiskey on, straight up.
My father played cowboys in movies.
It seems like every time I go out drinking and driving, I break out in handcuffs.
My mother filmed feminist propaganda in Turkey.
I tell your dad all the time, I want to be in a movie and I want to die off a horse.
It was the perfect mix of vigilante spirit and government agent. However,
Tell him to make that happen.
none of it made any sense until the day I met Tanner Moore. A force to be reckoned with. If only I could remember what happened within those 4 white walls that smelled so much like rubbing alcohol.
How to bring your materials? How am I supposed to get
I'm
these
so
done?
sick of all this classic. Why can't we do some like Radiohead?
I brought you Secret Agents.
Am
at
I
least.
12?
Well, come on. I mean, it's like fun.
Yeah, super cute. I love the one eye symbolism.
Well, let's see some scales at least, okay? Like, I've told you a million times, sit in front of middle seat where the letters are on the piano, okay? And then like, how many more times do I have to tell you about your shoulders being relaxed?
My man shoulders just don't do that.
Oh my God.
There's darkness here, but
Last night, pyramids. It's our last night with them.
How did you get this number?